The internet is about to explode, and the timer is set in this fame-fail video. A top esports streamer just torched his own career live on camera. And it wasn't an accident. A gaming platform that's supposed to be safe for kids somehow keeps finding new ways to fail them. Sony just declared war on anyone who still buys physical games and destroying small gaming stores with it, and the lawsuits have already started. FIFA's referees are having an oddly convenient tournament. AI movie fanfiction videos are cooking Hollywood, Roblox is collapsing under its own moderation failures again, PlayStation just lit a match under its entire fan base, and the internet thinks the World Cup might be leaning toward Portugal. Welcome back to Fame Fail. Chapter 1: Cuba FPS hits rock bottom. Cuba FPS built a real following as a Valorant player, the kind of steady, competitive content that actually earns loyal viewers over years, not weeks. That's what makes this fall so ugly. His account was hit with a temporary hardware and account ban running until August 23, 2026. It's reportedly suspected, though not confirmed, that he used multiple accounts to boost through the ranks. A practice that would explain both the ban and the sudden secrecy around it. Cuba has pushed back publicly, claiming Riot Games itself gave him the account in question, which is either a legitimate explanation or a remarkably convenient one to reach for once you've already been caught. Riot hasn't confirmed his version of events, and the ban itself is not in dispute. What happened next made things worse. Rather than sitting with the fallout, Cuba announced he's walking away from competitive Valorant content altogether to become a casino streamer, framing it as going a different way. His first slot stream landed this past Sunday, July 5th, and the reaction from his own community has been almost uniformly negative. Comment sections sitting at roughly 99% disapproval. This isn't a random pivot either. German language streaming has seen this exact pattern before. A creator's core content dries up or gets compromised, and a casino sponsorship deal shows up almost immediately after, offering guaranteed money in exchange for exactly the kind of goodwill Cuba just burned through. We'll keep tracking this one if anything develops further. Chapter 2: Roblox is still a disaster. Roblox's moderation problem isn't new, but the platform keeps finding fresh ways to prove it hasn't been solved. In Vietnam, Roblox has now locked every player under 18 out of games and chat entirely, capping their daily playtime at 60 minutes flat. That's not a moderation upgrade. That's a blunt, sweeping restriction applied because the platform apparently still doesn't have the trained human moderators needed to handle reports properly at the source. The chat system itself has become a running joke. Quick chat was removed, then restored, then criticized all over again once it came back. Millions of classic clothing items were deleted outright as a part of a cleanup effort. A move that erased years of purchase history for longtime users and predictably made people furious rather than grateful. The bot problem inside Grow a Garden has reportedly gotten worse rather than better, with reports pointing to targeted, coordinated botting rather than casual cheating. Then there's the reporting system itself, which got a very public stress test. Content creator Ruben Sim flagged content through Roblox's official reporting tool and watched it stay up despite the report being submitted. It was only after he made the failure public that the content was suddenly taken down, which tells you the review process isn't actually reviewing anything until enough public pressure forces someone's hand. Around the same time, Roblox reportedly sent a cease and desist to Row Appeal, a free third-party service that had been helping players appeal unfair bans, while the platform itself continues to rely on AI-driven moderation instead of hiring the human moderators players have been asking for. Layer on top of that, a harassment and alleged doxing campaign targeting a community-run animal hospital project. and you get the same cycle Roblox has repeated for years. Cosmetic fixes, PR-friendly announcements, and the actual safety infrastructure never showing up. Chapter 3. AI is quietly rebuilding Hollywood's characters. While all of that burns, a completely different, much stranger corner of the internet is quietly thriving. Channels have started mass-producing AI-generated crossover content using characters from Madagascar, Zootopia, and The Secret Life of Pets. None of it officially licensed, all of it built with AI animation tools that have gotten good enough to fake believable character continuity. Some of this content stays genuinely wholesome. Narrative concept videos imagining quiet character moments, like Alex and Marty from Madagascar getting a rare unwind moment, or Ice Age's Manny and Diego dealing with a hidden secret buried in the permafrost. Other channels have gone further into full shipped relationship content, like an ongoing Zootopia love story series imagining Nick and Judy raising a baby together, or crossover mashups pairing Zootopia characters with Boss Baby for beach day content that has no business existing and somehow does anyway. Then there's the genuinely bizarre subgenre, AI-generated videos built entirely around a character's stomach or belly, which have apparently found a real, if strange, audience. This is what unregulated AI content creation looks like once it finds product-market fit. Fast, cheap to produce, completely unbothered by whether Disney, Illumination, or Blue Sky Studios approves of any of it, and scaling because platforms have shown almost no interest in cracking down. Chapter 4. Sony has declared war on physical media. This is the story with the most moving parts, so let's take it piece by piece. PlayStation has reportedly moved toward ending physical game support altogether, and that decision has already triggered an actual lawsuit centered on the question of whether buying a game you can't truly own constitutes fair consumer treatment. Sony is also facing accusations that it misrepresented its physical sales figures for years, which, if accurate, would mean the company downplayed the physical market's relevance while quietly working to phase it out. The backlash has been immediate and loud. Petitions circulating against the decision, fans organizing public pushback, and the argument, if buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing, spreading widely as shorthand for consumer frustration with the entire digital-only direction. Microsoft isn't far behind. Xbox hardware is reportedly following the same path, quietly dropping disk drives from future consoles rather than making a dramatic announcement about it. The instability doesn't stop at physical media. Naughty Dog is reportedly dealing with serious funding trouble, with unconfirmed rumors suggesting Neil Druckmann may be exiting the studio and that the long-awaited intergalactic project is in real jeopardy as a result. None of this confirmed by Naughty Dog or Sony directly, but persistent enough to be taken seriously. Separately, California has reportedly rejected the Stop Killing Games initiative, a consumer push aimed at preventing publishers from permanently shutting down purchased games. And Marathon, Bungie's newest live service title, has reportedly seen its player count crater to only a few thousand concurrent players, with matchmaking reportedly breaking down entirely under that reduced population. Zoom out further and the pattern holds across the industry. Bethesda's reputation as a trusted studio is reportedly considered finished by much of its former audience. Obsidian is facing rumored shutdown pressure, and multiple AAA seen layoffs alongside allegations of toxic internal culture. This isn't a single bad news cycle for gaming, it's a structural unraveling playing out across nearly every major publisher at once. Chapter 5. Hollywood's superhero fatigue problem. Studio executives are reportedly acknowledging, at least internally, that Gen Z audiences simply don't have the same appetite for superhero movies that previous generations did, and yet more Marvel spin-offs are apparently moving forward regardless of that assessment. An alleged plot leak for Avengers, Doomsday, has been circulating online, and while it hasn't been confirmed by Marvel, the general reaction has been unimpressed at best. Add in unconfirmed early chatter about a Siren Head adaptation, and the picture that emerges is a genre still being aggressively expanded, even as the people making the decisions reportedly suspect the audience has moved on. Chapter 6. Is the 2026 World Cup rigged for Portugal? FIFA's officiating is under real scrutiny at this World Cup. And it's not just internet paranoia at this point. Croatia's tournament run reportedly ended on a VAR call that's being widely described as one of the most unfair decisions of the competition. Separately, the Germany versus Paraguay match had its own referee controversy, with fans and analysts questioning whether the call was a genuine mistake or something else. Multiple outlets are now compiling running lists of what they're calling the World Cup's biggest referee scandals so far, and the pattern of contested calls has been consistent enough that people are openly asking whether the tournament is being steered toward a specific outcome. Nobody has proven intentional manipulation. This remains speculation, but the frequency of controversial calls has kept the conversation alive well past what a single bad ruling would normally generate. Chapter 7. The Annie the Duck continues. The accountability cycle around the Annie the Duck is still playing out weeks later, longer than most assumed it would. Rizzo has reportedly issued a public statement addressing his role in the situation, describing it in his own words as having both light and shadow, acknowledging some fault while defending other parts of his conduct. Separately, public apologies have reportedly been extended to both Moki and IFA as the broader German creator community continues working through who owes accountability and for what. What's kept this story alive, according to ongoing commentary, is how few influencers actually addressed Annie directly, compared to how many were named in the situation. A gap that's kept the criticism pointed and specific, rather than fading into a general controversy. Chapter 8. Newsflash. Rapid fire, all documented, all still developing. The largest anime piracy site has reportedly been shut down, with multiple arrests made in connection with it. The Tung 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 Sahur meme trend has spiraled into its own chaotic, hard-to-follow situation online. Separately, multiple creators are warning that recent platform changes could mark the beginning of the end for YouTube as it currently exists, a claim that's circulating widely but remains for now speculation rather than confirmed policy. A major YouTuber was filmed going off on police officers in a viral confrontation clip. Gideon's bodycam footage has reportedly leaked online. Twitch is facing renewed criticism following Extra Emily's response to ongoing complaints against her, with calls building for the platform to actually take action rather than stay silent. On the lighter side, Marvel rivals Captain America skin is getting mocked for its design, and a TADC meme built around a character named Jax may be reaching the end of its run. The Trump family is reportedly facing new scam allegations circulating online. Unconfirmed, but spreading fast, so treat this one as allegation only. TikTok's newest viral obsession is reportedly an AI-generated baby doing stand-up comedy, which is exactly as strange as it sounds. Urige's ongoing personal situation has reportedly worsened, and boxer Adrian Broner is reportedly dealing with a new problem of his own outside the ring. That's everything the internet is currently arguing about, and almost none of it is actually finished. The countdown is running down fast. Subscribe. Turn on notifications because more than half of these stories are going to escalate further before the week is out. Drop it in the comments. Is Sony's move against physical media the moment the gaming industry finally turns on itself for good? Or is this just another controversy the internet forgets about by Friday?